Welcome back to my channel. Please subscribe. Please give your thumbs up. Please leave your comments. Let me know what you think about this. First of all, I want to say thank you for all the support that you give me in these past dark months. I really do appreciate you allowing me to do this. Thank you so much. Okay, this is a little different from my channel, but it's something that I need to talk about. Something just got into my craw and it's bugging the heck out of me. I got to get it off my chest. Meet Kevin. I don't know if you ever watched his videos or not. I'm sure you have, but he has been attacked by the New York Times and one reporter, Mr. Jackson. Well, Meet Kevin is one of the very few people that I watch on YouTube when it comes to stimulus information. I only watch 3 people here. I get a lot of my information from Meet Kevin because I trust him. There's only 3 people here that I trust enough to watch, and Kevin is one of them. But now he is being attacked by the New York Times and this reporter, Jackson. The New York Times, if they got to sink to this level, that don't say a whole lot for them. I mean, what are they doing? Are they trying to tear down somebody that's trying to do the right thing? Do the right thing better than they can do? It just don't make sense to me. Mr. Jackson, if you was doing a good job in what you do, and that should be reporting the real news and the real updates, you wouldn't have to sink to this level to attack a YouTuber trying to do a job better than you are, and he is doing a job better than you are. You talk about in your article his ghoulish facial expressions. It's not ghoulish facial expressions. It's getting people's attention. That's what YouTubers do. You talk about him not wanting to rent to people with bad credit. Nobody wants to rent with people with bad credit. That's why they fill out a credit report. If you knew anything at all about real estate, you would understand this. Because if somebody's got bad credit, that means they don't pay their bills. And they probably won't pay their rent. Why would you rent to them? That's business. These big news companies, they don't know how to give real news, so they have to make fake news and sensationalize on the bad news. If they would just do their job and give real, up-to-date news, then there would be no need for YouTubers to take their jobs away from them. That's the whole key right there. That's why they're so upset, is because YouTubers are getting more attention right now than they are. Meet Kevin gives very good information about the pandemic, about the stimulus updates, about real estate, about investments. Now, I watch him for his pandemic stuff and his stimulus updates. I don't really get into real estate and investments because, frankly, I don't know enough about it. And he gives very good stimulus information. I'm sure he gives very good real estate and investment information. I just don't understand that stuff. I will go out on a limb and say here that I bet you Kevin has helped more people every day, and he will continue to help more people every day than this reporter, Mr. Jackson, or the New York Times has ever done in their lifetime. If this is what the New York Times and Mr. Jackson has to sink to get readership, it don't say a lot for them. Mr. Jackson, let me talk to you directly right now. Mr. Jackson, Meet Kevin has worked very hard to get where he's at. He's built a real estate empire. He's got a very good class and all kinds of stuff about investments. He's built a very good investment portfolio for himself. And now he's given stemless information better than the real news people can. And you got the nerve to try to bring him down? Shame on you. Yes, it is some bad YouTubers out there, but I guarantee you there's a lot more real reporters that are bad than you'll ever find on YouTube. I'm not saying there's not bad ones on YouTube. There is, but there's a whole lot more of y'all than it is of us. When you bring one YouTuber down, you're bringing all YouTubers down, and I take that very personal. Mr. Jackson, I have owned my own restaurant. I have owned several online businesses. Right now, I've got 4 online businesses. I have 6 YouTube channels. I've made a good payday for myself and my family and other people. What have you done besides go to a little community college to learn how to report the fake news? What have you done? Mr. Jackson, what you are doing is very wrong. You do owe Meet Kevin an apology, and quit trying to bring him down because you can't do the job that he does. You're jealous, and it shows in your article. You talk about all the screens and stuff that's behind Meet Kevin with all of his thumbnails on the screen. It's called building a nice looking studio. You wouldn't know anything about that because all you have is your little typewriter typing your little stories. Yes, Mr. Jackson, I take this very personal because YouTube is how I provide for my family and my family's future. And I'm sure Meet Kevin feels the same way. And the way you disrespected him, calling him by his last name only, that is wrong. I don't call you Jackson. I call you Mr. Jackson. You could have called him Mr. Kevin or Meet Kevin or by his last name. But no, you choose to disrespect him and try to tear him down. You are wrong for doing this. Mr. Kevin is a good man. He's helped so many people, and he continues to help so many people every day with his reports. Like I said, there's only 3 people here that I trust enough to watch. Meet Kevin is at the top of those 3. We try our best to deliver the truth. The truth the way we know it. That's something you don't understand, the truth. The New York Times does not understand the truth. Mr. Jackson and the New York Times, y'all need to take a good, long, hard look at yourself before you write these stories trying to tear somebody else down. Meet Kevin has handled this a lot better than what I could have. He just kind of went over it on a video and kind of laughed it off. I couldn't be that calm, cool, and collective about it. I would have blasted you out of the water. But I am glad Kevin handled it the way he handled it. He handled it very professional. Why he would handle it professional, talking to you, because you are not professional, I'll never know. But he did. That says a lot for his character, a lot more than what you've done says for your character. Mr. Jackson, shame on you. The New York Times, shame on you. All y'all want to do is spread fake news and lies, and a lot of gossip. Why you have to bring good people down, I'll never know. But shame on you. Remember, God is watching. I love you all. Let me know in the comments what you think about this, the way the New York Times and this Mr. Jackson has done Meet Kevin. Y'all say a prayer for our country, say a prayer for our leaders, say a prayer for everyone hurting around the world that's hurting through COVID, financial hardship, or any other affliction. The whole world needs a healing. I only know one person that can do that, and that's Jesus Christ. If we all ask him, he will do it. I love you all. Until next time, ciao.